Good morning, students. Welcome back to biology class, cell cycle and cell division, chapter 10, part 2. M phase means mitotic phase. This is the most dramatic period of the cell cycle, involving a major reorganization of virtually all components of the cell. Since the number of chromosomes in the parent and progeny cells is the same, it is also called as equational division. So, mitosis is also called equational division. Though, for convenience, mitosis has been divided into 4 stages of nuclear division. It is very essential to understand that cell division is a progressive process and very clear cut lines cannot be drawn between various stages. Mitosis is divided into the following 4 stages. First one, prophase, second metaphase, third anaphase, and fourth telophase. In the prophase, first one is the prophase, which is the first stage of mitosis, follows the S and G2 phases of interphase. In the S and G2 phases, the new DNA molecules formed are not distinct. Prophase is marked by the initiation of condensation of chromosomal material. The chromosomal material becomes untangled during the process of chromatin condensation. The centriole, which had undergone duplication during S phase of interphase, now begins to move towards opposite poles of the cell. The competition of prophase can thus be marked by the following characteristic events. Chromosomal material condenses to form compact mitotic chromosomes. Chromosomes are seen to be composed of 2 chromatids attached together at the centromere. Initiation of the assembly of mitotic spindle, the microtubules, the proteinaceous components of the cell cytoplasm help in the process. Cells at the end of prophase, when viewed under the microscope, do not show Golgi complex, endoplasmic reticulum, nucleolus, and the nuclear envelope. The second stage is the metaphase. The complete disintegration of the nuclear envelope marks the start of the second phase of mitosis. Hence, the chromosomes are spread through the cytoplasm of the cell. By this stage, condensation of chromosomes is completed and they can be observed clearly under the microscope. This then is the stage at which morphology of chromosome is most easily studied. At this stage, metaphase chromosome is made up of 2 sister chromatids which are held together by the centromere. Small disc-shaped structure at the surface of the centromere are called kinetochores. These structures serve as the sites of attachment of the spindle fibers to the chromosomes that are moved into position at the center of the cell. Hence, the metaphase is characterized by all the chromosomes coming to lie at the equator with one chromatid of each chromosome connected by its kinetochore to spindle fibers from one pole and its sister chromatid connected by its kinetochore to spindle fibers from the opposite pole. The plane of the ligament of the chromosomes at metaphase is referred to as the metaphase plate. The key features of metaphase are: first point, the spindle fibers attached to kinetochores of chromosomes. Second point, chromosomes are moved to spindle equator and get elegant along metaphase plate through spindle fibers to both the poles. Now the third stage, anaphase. At the onset of anaphase, each chromosome arranged at the metaphase plate is split simultaneously and the two daughter chromatids, now referred to as chromosomes of the further daughter nuclei, begin their migration towards the two opposite poles. As each chromosome moves away from the equatorial plate, the centromere of each chromosome is towards the pole and hence at the leading edge, with the arms of the chromosome trailing behind. Thus, anaphase stage is characterized by the following key events: centromere split and chromatids separate. Second point, chromatids move to opposite poles. The fourth phase is the telophase. At the beginning of the final stage of mitosis, telophase, the chromosomes that have reached their respective poles decondense and lose their individuality. The individual chromosomes can no longer be seen and chromatin material tends to collect in a mass in the two poles. This is the stage which shows the following key events. Chromosomes cluster at opposite spindle poles and their identity is lost as discrete elements. Nuclear envelope assembles around the chromosome clusters. Nucleolus, Golgi complex and endoplasmic reticulum reform. Now the stages in the mitosis, in that cell division, second stage is the cytokinesis, division of the cytoplasm. Mitosis accomplishes not only the segregation of duplicated chromosomes into daughter nuclei, that is called the karyokinesis, but the cell itself is divided into two daughter cells by a separate process called cytokinesis, at the end of which cell division complete. In animal cells, this is achieved by the appearance of a furrow in the plasma membrane. The furrow gradually deepens and ultimately joins in the center, dividing the cell cytoplasm into two. Plant cells, however, are enclosed by a relatively inextensible cell wall. Therefore, they undergo cytokinesis by a different mechanism. In plant cells, cell wall formation starts in the center of the cell and grows outward to meet the existing lateral walls. The formation of the new cell wall begins with the formation of a simple precursor called the cell plate that represents the middle lamella between the walls of two adjacent cells. At the time of cytoplasmic division, organelles like mitochondria and plastids get distributed between the two daughter cells. In some organisms, karyokinesis is not followed by cytokinesis, as a result of which multinucleate condition arises, leading to the formation of the mini nucleus. Example, liquid endosperm in coconut. What are the significance of mitosis? Mitosis or the equational division is usually restricted to the diploid cells only. However, in some lower plants and some social insects, haploid cells also divide by mitosis. It is very essential to understand the significance of the division in the life of an organism. Are you aware of some examples where you have studied about haploid and diploid insects? Mitosis results in the production of diploid daughter cells with identical genetic complement usually. The growth of multicellular organisms is due to mitosis. Cell growth results in disturbing the ratio between the nucleus and the cytoplasm. It therefore becomes essential for the cell to divide to restore the nucleocytoplasmic ratio. A very significant contribution of mitosis is a cell repair. The cells of the upper layer of the epidermis, cells of the lining of the gut, and blood cells are being constantly replaced. Mitotic divisions in the meristematic tissues, the apical and the lateral cambium, results in a continuous growth of plants throughout their life. Thank you.